Hello and welcome everyone to Variety Stick, and we back again for another video. Now we're gonna be doing unboxing for the Teracube smartphone. I'm gonna do everything you guys need to know about the phone, like unboxing, walk you through the main specs, and also we're gonna test the phone and have a first look. But before we do all of that, I want to pay our attention about two important things that Teracube focus in this phone. First, the phone will comes with 4 years of warranty. So according to Teracube, why you should waste cell phones and buy cell phone every year while you can buy a cell phone that lasts you 4 years. If the phone has any defective issue, even the battery will be covered within 4 years. And this is, in my opinion, a great thing. In addition to this, if the phone has any physical damage, you can just pay a flat rate $39 and you can replace the whole phone, or they will fix the main issue with that phone. This is, in my opinion, is very unique. This is the first time I'm doing like unboxing or review a phone that came with 4 years of warranty plus $39 flat to exchange any defective part if it was your fault that you damaged the phone, cracked screen, or you damaged the device. This is, in my opinion, such a good thing. I'm so excited to check this phone out. So without any further ado, let's find out. Alright, so this is actually the box. As you guys can see, here's the logo and here's the green leaf, means like save the environment, don't buy phone every year, buy every 4 years. And dual SIM cards, by the way, support any GSM carrier here in the US, Metro, Ultra Mobile, AT&T, T-Mobile, etc. It won't work to anything CDMA like Sprint or Verizon. So let's go ahead and open the box and have the first look on the phone. Here we go. So first things first, you will see this some paperwork over here. I believe this is for the warranty. Either you can do the scan for this barcode, or you can call the customer service or support team. And by the way, in order to get all the warranty, you must buy the phone from the website, which is it will be in the description box. So go ahead, after you watch the video, check this out. Let's go ahead and have a first look on the phone itself, and came with a pre-installed phone case, which is a nice thing, because I believe that phone, you will have very limited cases for it. Let's go ahead, turn the phone on, and as you guys can see, it has a red power key, which looks hot. Let me take this off so that way we can have a look on the build construction, and then we're gonna come back to the box later on. Here you go, here's the phone. Also there is like a screen protector pre-installed, and that seems to me it's metallic back. So we have dual camera. The camera, by the way, it's a 12 and 5. I believe this takes portrait, and this is 2 IMEI over here. There is a plastic, let me go ahead and remove it just to make sure this is actually a glass. Yes, it is a glass. And by the way, the phone will cost, for right now, it's $350. And as I said, like, you can check the link in the description. So metallic frame, C-type, fast charger, of course, and we have a speaker. We'll check this out. 2 camera on the back, which is a nice fingerprint reader, and we have facial recognition. The phone, as right now, came with Android 9, but the company, they're going to push updates for Android 10, which is a good thing in my opinion. Now, the other specifications, the processor will be MediaTek Helio P60, 2 gigahertz. We'll check the performance by playing some video games, and 6 gigabyte of RAM and 128 gigabytes for internal storage. And this is, in my opinion, great. The phone has plenty of storage. Now let me check the other content that came with the phone. There we go. So we get a glass screen protector. This is actually awesome. And SIM ejector tool, where you can put that SIM card. This is actually nice. So phone case, screen protector, and a glass screen protector. So if you like the glass, you can go ahead and install the glass. And I would recommend to go with the glass. And you got some wipes over here. And here it comes. Here is the charger. Let's go ahead and have a first look on the charger. I believe this is just a regular charger. Yeah, this is like a 10-watt charger, just regular fast charger. The phone is not crazy fast. Let me look to the cable, just basic C-type cable. And what else here? Let's go ahead and open, I think, headphone. Here you go. Oh, also like branded with the company, Teracube. Looks actually very good. It looks good quality headphones. So yeah, by the way, the phone has the headphone jack. So a lot of phones these days, they're missing the headphone jack. Now, one thing I want to explain to you, that the battery will be sealed on the back of the phone. The phone doesn't have actually wireless charging. Just put this in your account. The front camera is 8 megapixel camera. So this is mainly everything about the specs of the phone. Now we're gonna play with the phone, spend sometimes, download a few games and applications, and check the performance in general, and then we're gonna come back. And after spending a while with the phone, let me give you my impression, starting with the design. First of all, let me say that the build construction on the phone is so good. The phone is solid and sturdy in the hands. Actually, overall the keys also, I'm very convenient with the position of the keys, either the power and the volume keys. Actually, I will give the company a good credit. A glass on the back actually feels so premium. The fingerprint actually very responsive, as you guys can see. It works like every time you want it to work. Not the fastest, of course. And overall, speaking about the design, I'm so happy. Headphone jack. We have also stereo speaker. Actually, we will test it. The C type. So everything is absolutely great, except this notch. Actually, I mean, if you can see, the whole screen is adopting the 19:9. The side screen 6.2, which is fine. The phone feels small in the hands, not big. But my problem is like even that you have a notch over here, the screen is not all the way to the bottom, as you guys can see, and even from the edges, it's not like edge to edge screen, I would say. Even that the phone has a notch. This is the only main complaint about the design. Other than that, the design is good. Now we move also on the screen itself. This is an IPS screen. The side screen 6.2, full high definition, and the only complaints I have about the screen, it will be the colors. I mean, the colors is not that true. It's not like the OLED screen. Other than that, actually, I'm so amazed with the brightness level and the angle of view in the screen. You will be able to see the screen just fine from any angle, and even outdoors I haven't noticed problems with that screen. Back to the high brightness level for the screen. This is the only main complaint about the phone that has IPS screen. It's not OLED screen. OLED screen actually will reflect more vivid colors. Now, speaking about the speaker, actually my experience with that speaker actually is not bad, it's not terrible, but the only things, or the only complaint I have, it would be the amount of bass. Other than that, the speaker is very loud and it sounds really good. Yes, it's far from the bottom, maybe it's not my best or favorite location, but for the price of the phone, I'm very satisfied with the speaker. Now for the battery and the battery performance, I won't be able to tell because I haven't used the phone more than 2 hours. I might need to study the phone more in the future when I do my full review, but as right now, using the phone, I haven't seen the phone battery level drop that much. It looks like it's good and it's gonna last you from 5 to 6 hours of screen on time. It all depends actually 1 day of full usage. If you are a heavy user, especially you have the C-type with the fast charging, I think the battery, it won't be a big problem. Now for the user interface and the operating system, nothing much to report. As right now the phone has Android 9 and the company promised they're gonna push the Android 10 operating system, which is a good thing in my opinion. And the phone doesn't have any junk applications pre-installed, custom UI, all just only Google, and that makes it easier for the company to push future updates for the phone, either security patches or a new operating system. Now, if you can see over here, there is no applications on the phone pre-installed, except the one I just actually installed just to make some test for the phone. And if you go over here, you're gonna see just the standard toggles, shortcuts, and the phone has NFC, airplane, Bluetooth, etc. So that thing really special over here to see. No much customization for the phone. It takes whatever the stock Android, and this is better in my opinion. Now for the hardware, actually the processor looks like a very good processor. It's a decent processor. It's from MediaTek, and I understand why the company uses MediaTek, because they're trying to reduce the cost. But as performance, I haven't noticed any problems, lagness. The phone is very fluid, very smooth, as you guys can see. Haven't noticed much problems with it. I haven't spent much with the phone to report any issue, but it seems to me back to the software and the processor itself, everything, it must be fine. And don't forget, the phone has 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB for internal storage, and that actually helps a lot. Now to measure the performance in general, let's go ahead and play video games, and let's choose Sonic for instance, and look to the performance. Now, as playing Sonic, it's a light 3D game. Actually, it doesn't require a lot from the phone. You don't need to have a heavy phone to play that game, but everything looks good. As you guys can see, the game is very fluid and very playable, and the frame rate is high. No problems with this game. Let's go ahead and jump on a higher game, and we're going to choose Asphalt 9. I'm going to show you also how long it takes to even load the game. Not actually so much. Let's go ahead and choose this car and play this game. I'm trying just to show you everything on the phone, the actual performance and the speed of the phone, as well as we're gonna go through the game. I mean, I can tell the phone is providing high resolution, as you guys can see. And as you know, the some games like Asphalt 9, it do the optimization for the GPU with the processor to give you the best frame rate, which is, I understand that. But looking to actually Asphalt 9 with the Teracube, actually it seems to me very playable, and the frame rate is super smooth, and I can see a lot of high quality graphics added to it. There you go. So playing any video games with this processor, MediaTek Helio P60, and 6 GB of RAM, a lot of storage actually, I don't think so it's going to be a major issue for you or a problem. The phone is very actually snappy, it didn't lag or didn't give me any problems whatsoever, at least for the first 2 or 3 hours I've been using the phone. Finally, we're going to be talking about the camera. On the back of the phone there is 2 cameras, 8 and 12, and there is no ultra camera, by the way, or not even a portrait camera. I don't know why they have 2 cameras here. 8 megapixel on the front. Now going to the camera application, you will see very basic camera application. The only things like you see extra here that you have 3 different levels for the beauty face. Actually, you can put it high and you're not gonna look actually real. Actually, it's not something I even recommend to use. Maybe medium to low, it would be fine. It helps you to screen the face. Other than that, there's no much options over here in this camera. So the camera application is very poor. Didn't have a lot of options actually to choose from. It's only photo videos, and since there is not much here to talk about, let's comment on some of the pictures. I mean, taking pictures in the back camera, if you have enough light, I would say it's decent, but once the light drop, you will see actually bad performance of the back camera. Going also outdoor taking pictures, it would be a problem. This taken in this front facing camera, this is a selfie camera, and the selfie camera is absolutely bad. As you guys can see, the background is washed out and there's a lot of noise also in the picture. Processing the image is not that good in this phone, and as I said, if you have enough light shooting pictures in the back camera, you will get good pictures. And I believe this phone designed and made for people, they don't want a camera, they just want to snap some pictures here and there. But if you are looking to a phone that gives you the best experience for the camera, I would stay away from this phone back to the low performance of the camera. Now, if you tell me to rate this phone, I'll give it 7 out of 10 actually. For many reasons why I'm giving this phone actually high rate, because build construction is so good in the phone, as well as the 4 years warranty, don't forget this, and paying flat rate, they will actually fix whatever problem you have in the phone. This is actually a good investment for the future. You will be saving a lot of money, especially if you're not that kind of guy who wants a phone every year. So this is actually a great advantage of the phone. Build construction, fingerprint, the screen brightness is so good. The actual performance you get on the phone, if you want to play video games, the storage, actually the updates, the operating system makes the phone very good. The only bad thing about the phone, I would say, is the camera. Other than that, it's a decent device. And this will wraps it up for that video. I wish you guys find it helpful. If it did, thumbs up and subscribe for more videos in the future. If you guys are interested to buy this phone, I will leave the link in the description box so you can go ahead and check it out. Thank you so much everyone for watching. As always, we'll see you in the next video, and peace.